G'day everyone and welcome to the Honest Australian Reviews. In today's video, I'll be taste testing 3 spicy chicken burgers, the Zinger from KFC, the Spicy Jacks from Hungry Jack's, and the McSpicy from Macca's. I'll be critiquing them on their presentation, what's inside the buns, and most importantly, the taste. So, without any further delay, let's crack on with the video. G'day mate! Alright, so for the purpose of this review, all 3 burgers were purchased as advertised, so nothing has been added or removed. I also purchased these burgers from the same local area because I was curious to see how much they differ in cost. One of the main reasons being is that Macca's do differ their pricing depending on where they are located, and I think Hungry Jack's is the same, whereas KFC is usually consistent with their prices. I also made the purchases in a large meal, so that includes chips and drinks to make it fair. The reason being for a large meal is that KFC only offers you the option of a regular or a large size combo, whereas Macca's and Hungry Jack's give you the option of a small, medium, or large meal. So, the McSpicy cost me $14.20. The Spicy Jacks cost me $14.25, so there was only a 5-cent difference between the two. However, the Zinger only cost me $11.45, so obviously that's the cheapest of all 3. But that's just the difference between, I think, the McSpicy and the Zinger. The difference was only $2.75. So yeah, it's a give or take with the pricing. But anyways, we're not here to talk about how much they cost, but rather we're here to taste test them and find out which one of these 3 chicken burgers is the best spicy chicken burger. So, first up, let's unwrap these bad boys and have a gander as to how they look and what is inside those buns. Okay, let's unwrap the Zinger and let's find out what we got. First impressions, looks pretty good. We got a sesame seed bun, which looks nice and soft. Ooh, and it is. Very nice. Let's have a closer look at it. Fits nicely in the hand. Oh, the Zinger fillet looks really nice. Looks crispy, not excessive oil. You see the salad and a little bit of the mayo. Not too bad. Alrighty, let's open her up and see what we got. Alrighty, Zinger fillet looks really nice, looks delicious. And underneath the fillet, we got mayonnaise and some lettuce. And to be brutally honest, it doesn't look that appealing. But anyways, we'll put it all back together, close her up, and let's go and open up the McSpicy. Alright. Okay. Looks alright so far. More lettuce than the KFC, that's for sure. We got a sesame seed bun. The bun is nice and soft. The patty looks good. Looks crispy. Yeah, not too bad. Can't see much of the sauce. Yeah, it looks alright. Nothing special. But let's have a look what's inside the bun. Alright, so we got, okay, just like the KFC, we got mayonnaise and lettuce. Okay, it doesn't look that appealing, but the patty looks pretty decent. Doesn't look oily either, which is a plus. Alright, let's close her up too, and let's have a look at the Hungry Jack's. Okay, let's unwrap the Hungry Jack's and see what we got. Hungry Jack's has gone with a brioche bun instead of the sesame seed bun. Interesting. Bun does feel soft like the others, which is nice. And having a closer look, oh, okay. The patty seems quite large in this one. Looks a little bit oily, but definitely still looks very crispy. And unlike the others, don't see much of the lettuce. Interesting. Curious to see what it actually looks inside. Let's open her up. Ah, okay. The patty is definitely bigger. It covers pretty much the bottom bun. Yep. So not much of lettuce, and yeah, the sauce looks pretty average. Okay, not too bad. Curious to see how much it actually weighs. Actually, let's weigh all three and see how much bun and meat you actually get. Okay, the Zinger's up first. So the entire bun weighs 199 grams. Pretty average. Oh, hang on, 200 grams. Nice. Let's see how much the fillet weighs. It's about 104 grams. I guess that's reasonable. That's not too bad. Okay. All right, the McSpicy. 172. A little bit less than the KFC. Okay. How about the fillet? 81 grams. No surprises there. Maccas are usually smaller in proportion compared to the other three. All right, Hungry Jacks. Let's see what we got. 236 grams. Nice. And the patty is 150 grams. Alrighty. Let's move on to the part that I am most excited about. The taste testing. Ooh, I am so excited. So first off the bat, let's try out the Zinger burger. Okay. So the patty is moderately crispy. I get a subtle hit of the heat from the Zinger patty, not too much, but it is definitely overpowered by the tanginess of the mayonnaise. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more heat from a Zinger, but in this particular bun, most of the flavor comes from the mayonnaise. Okay, so if I were to give a spice rating out of 5, for the Zinger, I would give it a 3. And for the crunchiness of the patty, out of 5, I would give it a 2. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the Hungry Jacks. Wow. That patty was very crispy. Very crispy. Flavor wise, definitely get the sweetness of the brioche bun. The meat itself can't really taste much flavor in the meat, but there is a lot of meat. Spice wise, can't really taste any spice. You can taste a little bit more like of the mayonnaise type of flavor, but not so much of the spice. Mm. So, if I were to give this a rating of 5 for spice, I would say a 2. But for the crunch, it's a definite 5 out of 5. That is a very, very crispy chicken patty. Mm, not bad. All right, let's try our final burger, the McSpicy. Whoa. Okay. The spice hits you Ooh, hits you straight away. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Mm. Ooh, that's a nice spice. Seriously, cannot taste anything else apart from the spice. Wow. Ooh, I like that. The patties are not crispy at all, but the spice is on a level of its own. Definitely 5 out of 5 for the spice. Crunch, probably a 1. But wow, that spice is fantastic. It is living up to its name. The McSpicy is spicy. Very nice. Definitely spicy than the other two. Alright, so after my initial taste testing, I did finish all of the buns to ensure that I experienced and tasted all of the flavors and everything else that made up each bun. And I got to say, one of the 3 burgers that I've tried stood out to me with the best spice level and best spice flavor. And that was the McSpicy. Honestly, this burger, from the very first bite you take into it, the spicy just hits you straight away. And the good thing about that spice, yes, there is heat behind it, but it doesn't make your mouth be on fire so that you can't taste anything else. It's delicious, and my preference definitely would be the McDonald's for spice, but it does disappoint in regards to the chicken patty not being crispy, as well as the portion of the meat itself. It's quite dismal. But in saying that, Hungry Jack's and KFC were not bad. Like Hungry Jack's, the crispiness of the bun, of the patty was fantastic, and the amount of meat that you got in it was great. But there wasn't a lot of spice. That was its downfall. The sweetness of the brioche bun was most what I could taste overall. But if it had that bit of spice, it could have won. And the KFC, on the other hand, it was flavorful, but but most of the flavor that I could get was again the mayonnaise, just that tangy flavor of the mayonnaise, and which subdued the heat from the Zinger, which was a little bit disappointing. So if I were to put Hungry Jack's, KFC, and McDonald's in a line, KFC would share second place with Hungry Jack's, but Hungry Jack's has that little bit of an advantage above the KFC because of the crispiness of the patty, and of course, and the amount of meat you get. But the McDonald's it trumps because of the level of spice you get, because it lives up to its name. And the purpose of this review was to find out, of the three, which one of them were the best spicy burger. Yeah, I wish the McDonald's was crispy, so it would have been the winner overall, and I would have just said forget about the Hungry Jacks and forget about the KFC. But in this instance, yeah, the McSpicy wins. Anyways, guys, I really enjoyed taste testing and reviewing these chicken buns, and I thank you so much for watching this video. This happens to be my first video, of course, to this channel, and I hope to do more food reviews in the future. And if you have any suggestions for me, please let me know. Leave it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel, it would be grand if you could give this video a like or even share it among your friends. And if you want to be really cool, why don't you give us a subscribe? So yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.